Hi everyone, it's Nidia here. Thank you again for joining my channel. First of all, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's supporting me. I really appreciate the feedback and also just the encouragement that I'm getting. And secondly, I just wanted to say, I keep forgetting this, but please do feel free to like or share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on my videos if you are enjoying them. And finally, I just want to say also that I am just really grateful that I've got more and more people watching these videos and subscribing and tuning in. Today's video, as you can see by the title, is going to be on the topic of gratitude, and I picked this because again, due to conversations I've had this week, and I started to think about what is really important in terms of my own self-development and growth. And this channel is dedicated to books from a variety of areas. I've renamed it to the Curated Shelf, and that had been on my mind for some time. The reason why I call it the Curated Shelf is because I personally believe that what I put into myself in terms of knowledge and growth and just reading and so forth, it really does shape and influence the inside of myself and the relationship with my higher self, inner peace, and also then how I go about daily life. And I just thought that the new name accurately reflects the topics a bit more. I will still continue to not just look at self-help though. I do really want to expand into fiction and creative writing as well. But anyway, going back to today's topic, it's going to be on gratitude. If you have experience of this, working on this, have authors that you love and want to talk about and give your comments on what you've learned from practicing gratitude, please do so in the comments box. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure other people in the community can benefit. So today's book is going to be The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, and as many of you know, she's the author of The Secret, a very famous book on the law of attraction, which gathers authors and speakers on the law of attraction from various areas. She also then made this book called The Magic, and it's the book that I have, which is specifically focused on gratitude. But I just want to say that gratitude appears in so many self-help and spiritual books throughout the catalogue. So it's not just exclusive to this book, but as this is the Curated Shelf, I wanted something that specifically looks at this topic, and this is the book that I'm going to be discussing today. So what do I want to say about gratitude and what I've learned so far myself is that, you know, gratitude gratitude has been there, of course, for many of us most of our lives, but the principle of practicing gratitude became a part of my life about 10 years ago in my late 20s, and it's really grown from there. And what I thought was a very simple exercise to do basically every day or every few days became a fundamental part of my spiritual growth. And I didn't realize that until much later. And now I really love the fact that there are books and authors such as The Magic, because it can really help someone to get into that practice on a more practical level. So what does The Magic give, and why do I suggest it for viewers? Well, first of all, The Magic is spread out, the exercises are spread out over 28 days. So it really is a good day-to-day course that you can do, something to dip into. And what I really like about it is that it's split into the depth of gratitude in different areas. So The Magic looks at gratitude in terms of relationships, work, our health and well-being, money. So I really first and foremost like the fact that gratitude is looked at in different areas of our life. And she also is very good in the introduction at mentioning that gratitude has been practiced through various faiths and spirituality since the dawn of time. So Rhonda Byrne does make it clear that, you know, this is not her just coming up with it. She's really drawing upon some of the wonderful energies that have been present in our world for thousands of years. And this book really just builds upon that and constructs upon that and makes it more practical, I think, for today's life. And again, the exercises I found were very much bound to a certain amount of time, so they were doable, they were very soft, and I found them actually quite deep in what they started to get me to think about in terms of, for example, where my health is at today, where I would like it to be. And I never thought about health in that way. I just thought, okay, you know, if I have good health, I have good health, or if something's affecting me, a chronic condition, or some other form of illness, well, you know, that's just it. But what Rhonda Byrne really helped me tap into was the gratitude I had for my own body, my own well-being, but also attracting good health in the future. And I thought that was really powerful. But that's just one area. So that was really important from reading The Magic. The other aspect that I really drew onto was that she mixes a combination of elements. So there is the practice of reading for each chapter, for each day, a little bit about the practice of gratitude. But then there is some journaling work, some exercises. She gives sentences for us to complete. And what I really like is following from, you know, I spoke about it last week, but I spoke about it in a video called Mirror Work by Louise Hay. She also, in the practice of gratitude, suggests doing some mirror work, which I thought was amazing. So I would recommend this book because it has different elements of practicing gratitude. And finally, what I like about the book is that it is over a 28-day cycle. So from where I begin to where I end, again, I see my own progress. I see the journey. I see areas where maybe I want to delve into it a little bit further. I think that's just so refreshing. I really like exercises and books which I can do bit by bit, day by day. I think that that's wonderful. It doesn't overwhelm me, and it gives me time to breathe and just really think through what I'm doing. So what have I got out of the practice of gratitude, and why is it so important to me? And again, I ask you that question, and I think that on the surface level, the answers might seem the same, but actually, the more I speak to people about gratitude, the more I discovered that there are variations what gratitude gives to each person. For me, what gratitude has done, and saying thank you, you know, specifically the words thank you, or I appreciate, I value, I welcome, I receive with joy, these kind of words, what they help me do is really slow down. So I didn't realize how much I would sometimes, and the analogy that I give is sometimes being presented with something such as a buffet in front of me, and I don't realize how much variation and nutrition and different flavors are there, and I could just end up going through it very, very quickly, or just picking at it and not really discovering what's in the buffet. And what gratitude has helped me do is just slow down, so that whatever I've received in the day, I do get to notice it and see the presence of my what I would call a higher being, or a source of energy in my life, and how it's presented itself to me in that day. The other aspect of gratitude that I personally find very powerful is that it allows me to stay in the present moment again. And I've done this in another video called The Power of Now with Eckhart Tolle, but I do believe that being grounded in the day and in the moment, for me, is part of a constitution of various practices, various exercises, and appreciation and gratitude again help me to come into present time, and they help dispel what I would call fear, or anger, or resentment, or just even chewing over something with anxiety, which is a form of fear, but just not chewing over something over and over again. And finally, what gratitude has helped me do is look forward to the future. And I can't believe I'm saying that, because if you knew me 15 years ago, I just completely dreaded the next day, or even the next moment sometimes. I just dreaded it. And practicing gratitude has helped me to actually have anticipation and a form of just kind of like looking forward to what life has to offer. So yeah, so these are the things that I've got out of practicing gratitude using a book such as The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. Perhaps for you, it's a different author, it's a different set of exercises that have helped you. Please do leave a comment and like and share this video with others, especially those that you might feel that can benefit, from the practice of gratitude. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to your feedback. Thank you so much.